Hey, Amber.
They saw my tum-tum!
The moon landing didn't happen.
Are you actually gonna wear that?
Sorry, but ew.
Did she spray Pam on the food?
That ass, though.
You're lolcows. That's what you guys do.
Because in the past, crying hysterically while showing my medical records is crazy work.
Hey folks, what's good? Today I'm Archivist Deets, and I have a rage, a live chat, and a wild claim for you. So last night I did in fact catch Amber's now deleted 5-minute rage. And as soon as I heard her say something along the lines of, because I'm gonna leave this up.
Because I'm gonna leave it up.
Well, I figured I better hit record. Because anything Amber says that she's gonna do, I tend to believe the opposite. Now, I know I'm not the only one who recorded this live stream, and I'm certainly not the first to make a video about it. But I do have something a little extra fun to add into the mix. Well, I guess a few things, actually. The main thing that I have to add to this conversation is the live chat for kind of the full effect of this 5-minute rage. I'm also going to review the clip from Beck and Destiny's collab that made Amber rage in the first place, because you know I love context. And I've got a clip from Amber's pre-recorded video that she posted not 12 hours later. And I find it to be totally wild. So let's break this down, and that way we have it nice and archived.
Because I'm going to leave it up.
Now you know that I love getting the full context of everything. So I'm going to show the clip from Beck and Destiny's live stream that Amber got so angry about before we look at anything else. I think it's important to know exactly what Beck said so that we have the full story. So let's hear that real quick right now.
Do you feel like you weren't given the full truth about Amber having cancer? That is a good way to wrap that up, though, because I did see a lot of questions pertaining to that as well. Beck, did you hear verbatim the doctor say you have cancer?
With the whole cancer thing, all I know is that we did go to the ER. She did have a DNC. They were like, we found, cancer cells. We're going to have to send you to a cancer specialist. They sent her to a cancer specialist. She had surgery to have stuff removed. And then after that, she didn't get treatment. She didn't go back to the doctor or anything like that. So honestly, I don't know 100% if she just had cancer cells or if she actually had cancer. When it comes down to it, I am not sure anymore.
I remember when everything was going on that she said that they found cancerous cells, but she couldn't fit in the PET scan so that they could see cancer. And she said, I have to lose weight to do that. And she obviously still hasn't done that. So.
Right, yeah, she was supposed to get the PET scan, couldn't get the PET scan because she couldn't fit. I don't think there was ever an update from that. I don't think so.
Okay, so right after the live stream was over, Beck was obviously thinking about what they had said during that clip. So they went ahead and posted this to their community tab, clarifying their thoughts on the subject. The post reads, "Hey guys, so after getting off live, I just wanted to say, while I do like the ankle, I didn't watch his Q&A beforehand to figure out what kind of questions that he asked. I know some people will think they weren't all in the best taste. I do want to say, though, that I was not trying to imply at all that Amberlynn did not have cancer. I was just trying to say I can't confirm for you myself the details of what all happened. I don't remember all those details, but it was live and I was nervous and I definitely didn't word that as best as I could. Please don't take any of that to mean that I didn't believe her or that she didn't go to the doctor or have her hysterectomy. It was a scary situation regardless of the details. I needed to clarify that for everyone. Thank you for watching. That live was really big and intense. We weren't expecting all of that. So I think Beck did a great job clarifying exactly what they wanted to say in the end, or rather what they didn't want anyone to believe they said during their live stream. And honestly, I think it's important to remember that Beck was going through a lot at this time. In fact, I don't know, like I would say it would be closer to a lie if Beck had said that they did remember a doctor's exact words at an appointment, like 4 years ago at this point? I'm not sure the timing, but a long time ago nonetheless. And in either case, Beck did clarify what they meant in writing after the stream. Now, this community tab post had been up an hour before Amberlynn went live to rage. So she absolutely had the opportunity to do her research and make sure that she wasn't just reacting to some rumor. But did she do that? No, she did not. Now, I'm not exactly sure what happened. Amber claims that her Instagram DMs were blowing up with people telling her that Beck had lied about her cancer. Whether those people are babies with good intentions and bad information, or simply just trolls with bad intentions, we may never know. I mean, maybe they don't even exist. Maybe Amberlynn had actually just watched the live stream herself, misunderstood what Beck had said, and just popped off live for everyone to see. Honestly, who knows? I can tell you that when Amber went live, I was already in bed. I was just watching a little YouTube before going to sleep. So I was on my phone and it was already vertical. So I just decided to leave it that way and I kept the live chat as part of my recording. Oh man, I am so glad I did, because I recorded the most amazing live chat I have maybe ever seen. It was a wall of tomatoes for minutes on end. Oh, it was perhaps something one might call a work of art. And I'm not so sure that it was the reaction Amberlynn was expecting to receive. So I also wonder if that's maybe why she signed off so abruptly. One can only speculate. But we are going to pick up a minute or two into the live stream where she actually started her raging. And then I'll add the comments in alongside her about, 15 seconds after that. All right, let's watch this.
I'm sure people will watch this on repeat. Not on repeat, but on, what's it called? Because I'm going to leave it up. So I chose, which was very hard to do. I'm not going to lie. It was very, very hard. I didn't watch what Beck and Destiny said. It was very hard. Very, very. I wanted to click it a million different times, but I'm actually trying to do what my therapist says. I'm trying very hard. But I went onto Instagram and I couldn't even believe how many people were like, oh, you lied about having cancer. I fucking knew it. I was like, what the fuck happened? Genuinely, what happened? So I'm going to show more medical proof. Okay, that's fun. So I signed in to my health chart, and I'm obviously going to block the address of said place and the doctor name. But this is just the notes on the doctor chart that said, I had the pleasure of seeing Amber Reid in a follow-up in the office today. So this was after my hysterectomy when I had a follow-up and got scheduled to do another CT scan. So it was after my hysterectomy, which during my emergency DNC, they biopsied. That's when they called me in front of Beck on speakerphone, because they do not deliver cancer news while you are alone. That's what they told me. They said, are you near anybody? I said, yes, I'm with my girlfriend. They said, can you put it on speaker? I said, okay. They said, are you sitting? I said, yes. Then they told me. I started bawling my eyes out with Beck right next to me. Flash forward. We go to several appointments. We go to several oncology visits, etc., etc. Beck is in the room with me every single time. And then my mom comes to visit My mom is in the room with me every single time, both of them. Sometimes it was only one of them because it was during COVID. So then I had to choose between the two. But then I had my hysterectomy. I was in the hospital for 4 days. Beck didn't leave one time. Beck did not leave one time. There was a doctor and a nurse in there constant, every 20 minutes, checking on me, telling me about my results, etc., etc. Beck was with me the whole time. So if Beck is going to sit there and say that they don't know if I actually had cancer, you're either lying for money or you really truly never gave a fuck about me. Miss Reid is a 29-year-old patient who underwent a total abdominal hysterectomy. These words are huge, so if I stumble, I'm going to apologize. With bilateral blah, blah, blah on July 15th, 2020, with final pathology revealing stage 1B, grade 2 endometrial cancer with 56% myometrial invasion and no blah, 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 blah. So this is from the actual where I went, the documentation on the actual app. So there is the proof. Beck, you are disgusting. You can say whatever you want about my hygiene, about rags. I don't give a fuck. But to want money so bad that you're going to sit there and dismiss myself going through cancer when you literally saw the whole journey and you were there right next to me, fuck you and goodbye.
Is it just me? Or is the only thing that Amberlynn proved with this wild rage the fact that Beck was indeed by her side through the entire time? Like, Beck was really just a great partner to Amber, even if they were going through dark times themselves. Right? All Amberlynn had to do was, 5 minutes of fact checking, and she would have known that Beck never claimed that Amberlynn lied about having cancer. They went as far as to clarify that in writing, and it was up for an hour before Amber raged. Should we take a quick look at the Corgi cam while we have Mini Waffles in the studio? Oh, hi. Oh, there she is. All right. Good catch. All right. Thank you, Minnie. You're a good girl. All right. Always good to have a Corgi palate cleanser, right? All right, let's keep going. So I wasn't actually going to make this video at all today. I'm completely aware that Uncle Ankle and Mr. Snowflake have already got their videos up. Probably some others that I don't know about yet. And to be honest, I don't really try to focus on breaking news over here at Studio Deets. At least not at the moment. But after watching Amberlynn's pre-recorded video that was published just a few hours ago, the one where she claimed her impulse control is more under control nowadays. Yeah, I'll just toss that clip in right here.
I had zero impulse skills. Like, I was just like, I'm going to show this. I'm going to show this. I couldn't regulate myself. But thankfully since then, I have gotten better with that. I think that's a reason why I have stopped demeaning myself in certain areas. People are like, let me see the BPD diagnosis. People are like, let me see proof that you have a kidney that's 6 millimeters big. And I'm like, no, I have boundaries and I respect my boundaries. This is from the actual where I went, the documentation on the actual app. So there is the proof. In the past, no, because I was bad at regulating, still am, but better. And that's just another way of showing that I have improved as a person, because in the past, crying hysterically while showing my medical records is crazy work. And posting on Snapchat such gruesome photos is also crazy work. And that is something I would never do now.
Oh, what do you... This video was posted not even 12 hours after she got online and live streamed her rage, where she did exactly what she said she would never do again. That now she has boundaries. Now she would never show her medical records on YouTube because it was demeaning. Like, am I having a fever dream over here? Amberlynn, I don't know. The spiral is out of control. She's sounding more and more like Chantal than ever, especially when she's raging at her audience. And she obviously still has no impulse control. Who knows if she's even seeing a therapist at this point. We've had several people in recent history say that Amberlynn has made appointments with therapists that she never showed up for. And that could be true now. Things are weird and things are wild. The way that Amberlynn is acting, I truly don't know what to expect next. Things get more spicy by the hour. I guess we're just going to have to sit back and watch it all unfold in real time. And sometimes I wonder if she's just trolling us with some of the things that she says and does, but then other times I think she really is just totally unhinged. Like what she's doing in real time is not actually happening whatsoever. Like it never happened. She just hit delete, so it didn't happen, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts because I am speechless over here. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Oh, that's hectic.